Getting close to the evening, guys and girls, which is a great time for Benelli and I to take a ride. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're supposed to have some more rain tonight. We don't need any more rain. I'm not going to complain, even though the lake's flooding and the rain's messing up with the cleanup up and all the tornado damage around, including a little bit here on the ranch. As we look around here, we see that we still have some big trees down that we need to clean. We can kind of scan over here. We see that little buddy, first time we've seen little buddy, is at the feeder. Now, when I came out here and got in the mule, there was actually 2 deer out there, both of them bucks. The other one I think is about his size. It's a wild buck and it ran off. That's little buddy right there. He's looking really, really good. You maybe get him to turn around here a little bit and take a little bit look at his antlers. You can see that that's going to be his second horns, and they're going to be pretty impressive. They're not going to be giant, but they're going to be pretty impressive for the second year. So that's a good start. But what we're going to do is go over and look at the other lake, and we picked the evening time to try to do that. The sun popped out here. You can see the sun popped out. You can see, well, I don't know. You can see some shade out there. See that shade off out through there? That's because the sun has popped out. You stay, Benelli. You stay. And we might see, we don't know what we'll see in the way of animals. We want to go take a look at the other lake, show you what Big Canyon Lake looks like when it's full. We've had a lot of people join our social media since that lake was full. So many of you never know a Big Canyon Lake full. Go take a look at it, maybe look at the boat dock, and see what we can find over that direction. Just kind of have some fun here for an hour or so. Chris is just taking a nap after watching Oklahoma Sooners lose another softball game. We actually have lost 2 out of 3 to Texas and 2 in a row to Oklahoma State, and our team is faltering a little bit right now, but we'll be going after our 4th World National Championship in a row, and looks like we've lost the Big 12 Championship. That would have been 12 in a row, but that's okay. We're good. We're good. We're still a Boomer Sooner. As we drive by little buddy, he doesn't pay a whole lot of attention to us. You can see there a little close-up of his nubbins. Quite a bit larger as we get up close. I can probably get out and throw some feed to him. Benelli, stay. I'm having a hard time there. The camera's having a hard time focusing, but you can see he's got some pretty good sized nubbins going there for a young deer. That will be his second horns, so his second antlers. So little buddy's looking good. He's relatively tame, so we love him, that's for sure. Here's one of the spots. It's really a bad one. You can see that it's washed out quite a bit right here. That pipe there should be, tin horn should be totally covered, and you can see that it's got about 4 foot of it sticking out there. You can see how much water was going down through there when this thing was at its max. And you look out to the water there, you can see that the water's all the way up to here, and it's still running through there, but not only did that cave away, you notice that it carried it off. I mean, that's just how much water was running through there. And you get up there close to the bank, you look, and there's still trash on the top of the water, just like there is all over the bank over around the dock. But this is another one of those areas. This lake, the reason that Eagle stays full most of the time is it's got a lot of little tributaries like this running in that carries actually quite a little bit of water. And this is one right here that we really, well, imagine that. Benelli jumps out and goes down there and gets in the water. Born water dogs, born retrievers. But you can see there that this is another one of those spots that we got a little damage. We're going to have to build that back up, and that'll take a pretty good little amount of work with some machines there to get that done, but makes the road pretty narrow right here. I don't know how long they'll stand there. You stay, Benelli. But there's some bucks right there in that pretty little feed field. There was 4 of them out there. I can see 3 right now. One of them has run off. Big, beautiful bucks. That's Forrest right there with the green ear collar, I guess you'd call it. I don't know. But that definitely is Mr. Forrest. And he's not going to run off. He's not too concerned about us one way or the other. Beautiful, beautiful deer. Another deer back behind him back there. And there was 4 right there when I came up. You see one kind of peeking out through the woods back there. Nice big antlers. Well, I can see 2 of them right there. 2 of them moving around right there, maybe. Yeah, I think, yeah, there's 2 deer right there. So, and there was another one that was off to the right. where Mr. Forrest is walking. And it's cool the way he just walks around like he owns the place. His antlers are really growing. I'll try to hopefully get him around some of the days when I'm going to be here. I'll be here a couple of days this week, and maybe he'll come around where I can hand feed him and get a real close look at those. And then perhaps make one more try at getting that green collar back over his ears, getting that other one off of him. We'll see. This is without a doubt a beautiful sight. This is the Big Canyon, and you can see that we have water up around our beautiful boat dock that we built over here. My buddy Ross Smallwood is the one that convinced me to build this boat dock here instead of over there on the other side of the lake. We're gonna have a beautiful sunset there this evening, it looks like. But now this water is probably about a foot above, going through, about a foot below, not above, but about a foot below going through the spillway, I'm gonna guess. I'll try to get over there before dark and take a look at that. But there's great fishing right here in front of this. I wish I'd brought a fishing pole down here right now. I could have set the tripod up and maybe caught a fish or two out there. The fish is loving all this new water, I'm sure. Keep in mind that all of this was dry land, and it's a pontoon boat way over there. It's in the water again. It was way up on the bank, but this was all dry land. You can see right now, just look at that beautiful spinnerbait water. And Canyon, of course, has got a lot of fish in it. And there's water is, we're dug out in between these with a track hoe in between these three boat stalls. So that water is 7 or 8 or 9 foot deep right there in the middle of these. Not quite that deep where the piers are, but you can see this thing is held up really, really well. And you take a look at Canyon, and it's just a big, beautiful lake. 77 acres when it's full. It's probably right about that right now. You can actually go through that little cut right there. See the little cut that goes through right? It's hard to see shooting into the sun like that. It's kind of a bad deal. But there's a little cut right there. You can bring a boat all the way up in here. This little ditch it feeds right here. I'm sure it's got fish all the way up in that little ditch. And it's just absolutely some pretty, pretty stuff to fish. I think we can use the boat ramp. Without a doubt, I believe we can use the boat ramp, because I think we're only about a foot below water going through the spillway, through the pipes. We'll drive down there and look at that. It's probably not quite as dark as it seems right now. I've got my shades on, which makes it a little darker, but also the clouds have come in, and the sun was trying to shine when I left the house, but the clouds have come in. But you can see it's this big, beautiful lake. This fish moved right over there. Gosh, I wish I'd had a rod and reel with me. Golly, I wish I had a rod and reel with me. I bet I could catch a fish right here. I bet I could, I bet I could, I bet I could. But anyway, hopefully we'll get to fish this lake a little bit this week. I think I hear some thunder rumbling around again. Supposedly gonna come in here sometime tonight and maybe drop another inch of rain. Honestly, I'm not gonna pray for it. If it rains an inch, fine. If it doesn't, I'm not gonna pray for it. I've been praying for rain for a long, long time. I knew it would come, just didn't know when. Kind of like Chris's complete healing. I know it's coming, I just don't know when. Oh my, this is what I wanted to see. This is what I wanted to see. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, you remember how long this boat ramp is? It's not very long right now. Oh, but Nellie said, that's just a perfect runway for me, boss. That's a runway for me right there. Yeah, that's a runway. I don't think I have any soap in here, or I'd give you a bath right now. Oh, listen to that storm coming in over there. You can see that storm is coming in right there from the southeast. That's it, that dark spot over there. But Nellie's just absolutely, I don't know what she was after. Oh, there was a bird over there, and she's after that bird. But we can obviously use the ramp. I still think we're probably a little bit below, because you can see that up at about the edge of that grass, right below the edge of that grass, it'll be completely full. So this lake's not completely full. If we do get an inch of rain tonight, it's it's rumbling over there. I don't know if you can hear it rumbling through the camera or not, but it's rumbling. Look at her, she's still after that bird over there. But it's absolutely gorgeous out here. I probably, since I'm gonna get to fish one day this week, I probably will fish maybe half a day at Eagle and a half a day over here at Canyon. And let my guests enjoy both lakes. and me enjoy both lakes, because by golly, I will. By golly, I will. We're getting ready to stock crawfish in here. Memorial Day weekend, we'll put 1,000 pounds of crawfish in these lakes. And we'll also have a big crawfish boil, which we'll invite y'all to, and y'all can come and see what happens at the crawfish boil. That'd be a lot of fun. You're invited by video. Don't everybody show up at the ranch, because I don't have enough crawfish to feed everybody. But we will have about 40 people there that we actually do send an invitation to. Everybody from counties and states all around. It's a big thunderstorm over there. It's getting closer to dark, but it's just absolutely beautiful to see this lake like this. I am going to drive over there and take a look at that spillway. The grass is really high on that spillway, on that dam. It's off over there. We're going to look at it and see just how close it's getting. My guess is it's probably within about a foot, just looking at where it is right here. But it's wonderful that we can back down here and put our tractor boat in, put our Ranger boat in, whichever one we want, both of them. That'd be easy. And that is Big Canyon Lake at its finest right there. The fishing should be really good. The fish should be shallow. And we should just absolutely have a great time over here.